Okay, this is the first video of 4. I'm gonna do one for each world, and I have top 1% in every level, except not the challenge levels. And we're gonna just go through the bridges. Some of them are interesting, some of them, like this one, are not. Top 1%. Oh my god, it's really ramping up here. Oh my, it's just so exciting. I'm not a huge fan of the Noodle bridges, but when the goal is top 1% on every level, hey look, 404, percentage not found. Sometimes you gotta do some Noodle bridges. I'm actually pretty proud of this solution just because I used extra road to brace. This one I like. It works, and I was bracing with road because it's less expensive than steel. And this was the solution I came up with myself. I didn't just like look at someone else's. It's like first happy solution, not just a noodle. I'm 15th. That's pretty good. 14-meter overpass. We don't see this too often, but it's the little road bump where you just have some roads angled upwards and the things on the other sides of them can't rotate down. You actually just brace with some roads, so that is how we got top 1% on this one. Little road bump. I say we don't see it often, but it's literally here in the next level. It's going to show up like once more ever in all of the top 1%. It's a noodle and a road bump. I'm sure it has a name. I don't know the name. And we're cruising. First drawbridge. It's not a drawbridge. it's just not. I don't know if it's going to say top 1% for literally every level. Some people have tried to beat me and kick me out of top 1%, but I checked earlier today and we updated some bridges. So we'll see. Top 1%. Not very high up in the top 1%, but you know. And the noodles continue. People actually really like to optimize the silly noodle bridges. They really do for some reason. They like to sit and tinker. Can I move this? Can I move that? Can I save $1 here? And it's really annoying to stay in the top 1%. Yeah, we are just barely there. This guy here, tied for 395. These are the last ones in top 1%, and we just narrowly made it in there. Rope support. So to give you an idea of how many of my viewers like to just take my design and beat me, just kick me out of top 1%. When I made this, I was top 5 on the leaderboard, and that was like a few days ago. Now I am still top 1%, but I'm 13th. Like, just a bunch of people decided that they really wanted to do this. And this is like got some cool stuff. We're doing wood instead of rope, like everywhere. And I have these 2 tiny weights here that stop the bridge from like bumping upwards. This part will bump upwards very easily, but with the extra weight here, it stays down. So we don't need to use rope instead of wood with this weight, and same with this one. And this guy, it is a pain to get him to fall forward. Absolute pain to get him to fall the correct direction. Unbreaking leaderboards aren't working currently, as far as I know. Like, obviously I'm not tied for second with someone who spent $4,000 more than me. So, I don't know what's up with the Unbreaking leaderboards. I'm going for Unbreaking bridges only, but for now, I don't get to compare against Unbreaking bridges only, because those leaderboards are a bit busted. Also, more noodles! We will see an absolute shit ton of noodles. Just floppy bridges. They're so exciting, I know. They're the least satisfying thing to make, but you know, it's a part of the game. First, jump. Hey, so this one, we get to do this funny thing with springs where you just like keep reducing the size of your bridge. Like this one's 100% compressed. You keep reducing the size of the springs and just keep making them more and more compressed, so they just pop back out to the same spot you need them at. It's a nice way to save money, and we just barely bump him up there. Top 1%. Start Stop and go. Yep, nothing too special about this level. If we changed this port over to here, we might have been able to do a road bump. I don't know if I ever tried it or not. But yeah, you only have so much road in this level, I think. I think it's a limit on road, and that's why we have a little hop at the end. Top 1%, just barely. Rock rest. Yep, now we've got a noodle bridge that rests on a rock. Woohoo! We have to have these things on the ends. He'll get over this eventually. We have to have these things on the ends, because when he gets to this part, he, like, tugs the bridge down, right? All of this slack comes over to this area. So we have to have something here that's at an angle that he can get onto the ground from. Okay, hurry it up. God dang, limos. We'll see once he's over this. It sort of pulls all this slack somewhat, and then if there was just a dangling road, he wouldn't be able to get up the incline, so we gotta have these braces there. Top 1%? Top 1%, 49th. Redraw. World's smallest hydraulic, there it is. Pulls up, pushes down. On a lot of hydraulic levels, it's very much about trying to figure out how you can make smaller hydraulics, how you can use less bracing for your hydraulics. Those sorts of things. Okay, I don't want to miss when we get to the end of the world. Top 1%. Land brace. So for land brace, really all you do for this level, you have enough road to get here. You only need enough road to get here, and then you can get top 1%. Top 1%, just barely. Hydraulic management. We get a road bump. I think this might be the last one we see. And this one, there's a funny story. So these guys actually were flipping over forwards. I was just dropping this road out. But then I decided to only drop this side and leave this side intact, and just the swinging road stops them from falling over. It's the funniest thing. So, I didn't have to change anything on the bridge to get them to not fall over. Top 1%. Large bridge. I don't think my solution's particularly efficient here, but it worked. I don't know why the hell I have a tension bridge in the middle of these two, but whatever. There are a few sort of like bridge stir fry in here, and that's the end of World 1. Top 1%, World 1 complete. That's probably going to be the shortest of the 4 videos.